All right, guys, welcome to Against the Grain podcast, fueled by NothingisOB South Texas Golf Podcast. Episode number 4. We will bring on Sergio and Miah out here in a second. First off, guys, we want to thank y'all so much for joining us. Make sure we will be talking about the Flighted Landa recap tonight. Also, we're going to have the GM, the newly appointed general manager, out at Fort Sam. We will be bringing on Brandon Ellis here later on in the show to talk about the St. Paddy's Day Open. All right, let's go ahead and bring on the guys. Thank you so much for joining us this evening out here. All right, guys. I got Jeremiah. I got Sergio, guys. How we doing tonight, fellas?
Awesome, dude. Awesome.
Real good, man. I got my Hawaiian shirt. It's February. It's almost fucking 90 degrees. Hey, it's good, bro.
Ooh, it's been nice out there, and I'm freaking stuck. I'm stuck. I'm outside, but I'm like a cage. I'm like in a cage, man. I'm like a dog in a cage right now because I'm sitting outside watching baseball, watching softball practice, watching track practice, and I'm not on the golf course. Oh, it's annoying.
That's pretty nice.
But yeah, I am fresh off my trip to San Diego, and I told Miah this. Sergio, I played Goat Hill.
Which one?
Goat Hill in Oceanside.
Oh, nice.
Did you ever play there?
Nope.
Bro, I'm going to tell you, all right, the coolest vibe of a golf course I've ever experienced. Out of Goat Hill Park, I played with Matt Janella from the Golf Channel, formerly of Golf Channel, formerly of Sports Illustrated, formerly of Golf Digest. And I also played with the owner of Link Soul, John Ashworth, and one of the owners of Goat Hill Park as well. Coolest vibe of a golf course. I'm energized. There was so much energy in this course out there at San Diego, and it was beautiful, dude. It was freaking badass, and I'm ready for some golf, even though I can't play golf for a while.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I had a good weekend. I was paired up with Chris, Charlie, and Juan, premier group of like.
And Sergio, congrats. Since the last time we were on the show, hey, retirement. You are no longer a military man.
Yeah, well, I'm officially in the books still like for a few more months, but yeah, I'm done. I'm currently unemployed.
Bro, you've been done for months.
Hey, all I do is help you.
I do need help though.
All right, guys. Once again, thanks for joining us on Against the Grain podcast, episode number 4. All right, we're going to go ahead and talk about the recap of Flighted Landa out at beautiful Landa Park in New Braunfels, Texas. It's slightly, I'd say it's about 45 to maybe 50 minutes outside of San Antonio. Would you say, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One of, if not the best kept courses in the greater San Antonio area. I'm not a big fan of I'm a fan of the course, but I'm not a big fan of the course because I love it. It's always in pristine shape, and especially since the harsh summer we had, the winter, the crazy Texas weather we've had, that has probably been one of the courses that has been able to keep its pristine shape, to keep and hold their fairways. Miah, how would you say the course conditions were at the course this past Saturday?
Oh man, it was beautiful, bro. To me, they're always in great shape, and you can't beat that $49 green fee price, and with the shotgun start, 40 players, it's hard to beat that. And it did sell out pretty fast when we put it on there because everybody knows or hasn't played or heard good things about Landa. But the greens were rolling nice. I say about a 10 or 11. They were pretty. I asked, what's the name, to come get the steep meter again. What was that guy's name?
The step meter. Oh, Ed
Bettis when he got me the readings on the speed of the greens. But fairways to greens to tee box, to everything was, other than my golf game, was a pleasure. I didn't leave mad. Well, I did because I lost $100, but not mad at the course. I was mad at myself. But yeah, it was in great shape, man.
Well, that's good to hear, and I mean, it's a quirky course. It's a quirky course out there in New Braunfels. I love it because normally I'm at Schlitterbahn, right? Schlitterbahn, the water park, which overlooks holes like 16, 17, right, or 15, 16, and 17. And I'm always kind of like the guy at the outside, like I'm like, I hope the course is thinking of me because I'm thinking of it, right, while I'm there with my family and enjoying the I'm enjoying the freaking festivities of the water park. And then when I'm on the other side, funny, I'm never thinking about Slitterbond. I'm like, no, I'm never thinking of you, right?
Man, I'm really sad. I'm not sad that I missed it, but I'm just like, I wish I was there. But like, this was the first event that I was completely hands off the whole thing. I had like a couple long weeks to focus and try to get through my retirement ceremony and party, all that stuff with family coming over. So I was completely hands off of everything that was happening. And, it was good to see the guys, did a good job without my input. It always makes you feel good.
Well, everybody said that they were curious as to what happened because this event ran smoother than any other event, and so they were wondering what it was. And I'm glad you brought up the difference.
It did sell out fast because I said Sergio will not be there, and it's out in like one day. I was like, okay, shit, we need to start doing that more often.
Well, that's always good to hear because Landa Park, it's such a beautiful course. It's not a very long course, but like I said, a very quirky course. It's all about ball placement and where you set up that second or third shot. And it's all about kind of where you leave yourself, right? Where you leave yourself in that ball placement. And it always plays tough. I love how they redid it. You got the Comal flowing through it. And somebody, a little birdie told me that it's because of the sediments that's in the Comal water or the river that flows through it. It's which allows that them to keep their green a lot better than other courses. And I was like, you know what? It might be some bullshit, but you know what? I believe you. Yeah, see, I'll buy it.
I'll buy it.
I'll buy it. Hey.
There you go. See, like we buy it because that course is always in great shape. And to have a $49 rate, shotgun start,
that is one of the few courses that hasn't gone up in rate because they can even, don't tell them that because I don't want them to charge me, but they can even go up $10 more and I'll be like, all right, I'll still pay that shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And then one thing is they give like a legit discount to veterans and to first responders and guys that are in the military, that are on duty, that are active duty, and that's unheard of because we do have some of courses here in town that you have to be active duty or you have to have this and you have to have that. And I mean, y'all guys know. I mean, Sergio, you're going to learn that. You're going to learn real quick what it is to be a veteran now. And I got one of our guys right here, Robert Reynoso. Thank you for your service, Sergio.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate you.
I was Robert.
You're making them all fucking teary-eyed, bro.
Hey, I made it with a single tear the whole time.
He did. I was proud. I was the one crying in the fucking audience.
Man, dude, I kept
was graduating or something.
Dude, I kept looking down, and my mom was just like, "Oh, crying like waterfalls." I'm like, "Don't look at her! Don't look at her! Don't look at her!"
Nah, man.
Yeah, it was a great ceremony.
You look like you were actually somebody of importance with that ceremony because I kind of watched a little bit. Jeremiah was over there like a proud parent. He's over there.
Proud parent. I said, Mijo's
getting his wings, or he's giving up his wings. I don't know.
He's giving up his wings. They're clipping his wings.
No, it was a really good put out ceremony. They definitely make me feel special. And my buddy who retired me did a fantastic speech about me. I had to end up answering a lot of questions to my family because some of the things that he said. But also like my final speech, the final moments also they're pretty good. They're pretty heartfelt. It's kind of hard to leave, something you've been doing for like 20 years. That's like so ingrained in you and just like having to take that step, but also kind of like shameless plug here, right? The only one of the reasons why I'm going to be able to make a smooth transitions because I have this. I have this group, and this group has been giving me purpose for quite a while. And I expect this to continue to help me the transition, into the civilian world and, get more involved in the community here in San Antonio.
Oh man, that's great, bro. And we're thankful and we're lucky to have you on. And Miah, we have some board changes that are coming up in regards to our FOREBROS. Why don't you talk just a little bit about our board changes that we have coming up?
Oh yeah, so we got some board changes. Chris Jones is moving to Georgia, and he did a wonderful job with FOREBROS. He's still going to be, communicating with us and helping us out and things like that in that nature. But, he has to go to Georgia for, for his family and stuff, which is understandable. But, he's going to be truly missed on being here at the tournaments and things like that. But to grow our group, we brought on Mike Ostman and Scott Tredo, and I believe they'll add value to the group and to the board as well. And I think I made some good choices because I brought in Sergio too. So that works out good. I'm 1 for 1. Hopefully I'll be 3 for 3.
That's questionable, but caveat to Ostman, he has been reintroduced to the board because he kicked himself out.
Yeah, he kicked himself out.
And then we're just like, oh, come on, man. Come on, man. You can do this. You can do this. Like, come on, dude. And, I'm glad he accepted to come back because, it's hard to lose Chris. It's hard to lose his contributions that he did with us day to day. And he's irreplaceable, but bring in Ostman and Scott is really going to help to bring in just to shorten out a little bit of the gap that he's leaving behind, in the day-to-day stuff. So
yeah, it's very important to us because as we all know, we got families, we're doing this for free, and it takes a lot of toll on us, from Sergio to me, to Charlie, all the boards and Andy, you too, when you do come back full time with us, you know how the grind is with us. But that'll add more value. So, the more they introduce their faces, the more they can help us out, and I can take more vacations, or Sergio can take more vacations. But right now, the only reason I'm on in the not money list, I'm not even on the money list, but the points list is because I fucking go to every fucking tournament. I'm like, shit, okay.
But that's also a benefit of going to every tournament because you know what? You've been an A flighter, Jeremiah. You've been a B flight.
Yeah, now you're in the C flight. It seems like a long time ago.
Now you're in the C flight. Well, here's Ostman right here, Mike Ostman, back with my besties. There you go.
Yeah, he's gonna be back with me in C flight too. The way he's been fucking playing.
But we don't know for how long. All right. So let's go ahead and get right into the recap of Landa, Flight of Landa, right here. So we called it Flight of Landa because we had three flights, correct, guys? And tell me.
Yes, okay. I think that so Maya and I had a little late night meeting last night.
Too many old fashions.
Well, all drinking old fashions was completely impromptu. They were talking about we're always looking at how we're going to make this better, right? In a field of 40 people, because that's what all they allow us to have. It didn't really make sense to have a flighted, but because we had advertised it as flighted, we have to stick to it, right? So now we're trying to think about, hey, larger fields going to be flighted, smaller fields are going to be open, regardless of the golf course. Because one of the methodologies that we were using was to easier courses, open, big old fight, harder courses, flighted, keep everybody in their lane. But I think that with the numbers that we're having here lately, I think that we're going to have to make some adjustments moving forward in terms of like what determines an open and what determines a flighted. And that's going to be mainly on field size as opposed to difficulty of the golf course, which was the previous criteria. But this one, yes, it was flighted. And it was important it was flighted because we had like 3 different people that got full points. See, the thing with the open, only the top 10 gross and top 10 net get the full points. In this one, you have the top 10 for A flight, top 10 for B flight, top 10 from C flight. They get like a whole lot of the points. So it's better this, for this case, with Comanche coming up, it was a lot better to give out as many points as possible for everybody came and compete.
All right, Sergio, if you want to go ahead and give us those places that we had for Landa Park flighted here. Yep. That would help out because you know what? Obviously, the higher or the better you score, the better you place, the more points you get in. And we've got some great events coming up here that are some are worth double points. We got the Hyatt Open coming up. We got Hyatt coming up, which is considered a major for us, which are double points are being awarded. And everybody's kind of getting into that 28-man race for Comanche Trace. And we're one of the few organizations that have Comanche Trace on our schedule. It's a dogfight. It's a dogfight right now. So go ahead, Sergio, if you want to go ahead and give those flights.
Absolutely, it's getting close. So I'm gonna go over the gross and net results. So for A flight, first place gross scored 2 over. Bill Walbert, he's been killing it. Second place, Rudy Caudillo with a 4 over, and beat Scott Tredo in the scorecard playoff, who also came in third place. For the net, in first place, we had old man Dick Salinas. What's up, Dick? Where you at, man? You're not? Are you watching tonight?
Baller, man.
I know.
Dick's a baller, bro.
He's awesome.
It's past his bedtime, guys.
Giving me pops. You're giving me pops, motherfucker.
Second place net was Swampadilla, and third place net for A flight was Choice Staples. Now moving on to B flight. B flight grows. First place. See, as we said before, toughest B flight in San Antonio. We have in first place with a score of 6 over 77, Peter Johnson. That's our B flight, by the way.
Hold on, was that gross?
Yes. Yep.
The cutoff for B flight, for A flight was a 7.
Oh, okay. So if you're an 8 handicap, you're considered a B flight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's where we're at today.
Hey, come with me, Papa. Bring your ass to the C flight, motherfucker.
Hey, I'm there, bro. All right, go for a second. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay, guys. So second place was shot 79, Chris Jones. And on third place, Robert Reynoso with a score of 12 over. Also, really good score out there for a B flighter. So, Robert's been, playing pretty steady and killing it. So,
no, man, fuck Robert.
He got me.
He got me. He got me on the first day. I'm thinking that we're even, and we ain't even. He's here. I'm here. Nah.
Robert's like that white man can't jump. He's acting like he don't know how to play.
I know
he's so quiet, like I got a 9 handicap.
I'm from Cali, bro. I'm from Cali. Yeah, that's Billy Ho. That's
my first time playing golf.
It's the Mexican Billy Ho. That's what he is.
Yeah, he's a Mexican Billy Ho.
What is it? How do you say ho in Spanish, Sergio?
Ho?
Is that how you say it?
No, like a ho. I rather not say it.
I don't know.
No, that's you.
What is it? How do you say ho in Spanish?
No, you can say puta.
Okay, puta. So he's a puta.
But it's a very offensive word.
I like it though. It gets me pumped up.
Well, they call him pinche puta.
There you go, pinche. All right, okay. So let's go with the C flight again.
Okay,
FOREBROS Tour, toughest B flight in the state, right there. Boom. Mark my words.
Cool. Now with C flight, again, pretty tough C flight too. First place with a score of 15 over 86 comes in Charlie Garay, board member.
Charlie.
On second
C flight. Damn. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna. Sorry for interrupting you, Jeremiah. What was the cutoffs for C flight, or for B flight to C flight?
I think it was 12 and over.
A chingo.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm a 12 handicap. Or maybe, I think I'm a 12 handicap.
Maybe a little higher than that, but
maybe a little higher after Landa.
And you were in the C flight too?
I was in the C flight.
Shit.
I can't even fucking win C flight.
All right, okay, go for it. Oh, he's dying. Okay, go for it. Sorry about that, bro.
Second place with score 89. Ray Martinez with the score of 90. Third place, David Parr. Now let's move into the net really quick because we got somebody here.
There we go. Hold on. So Charlie, right here, my boy Charlie, right here, 13.3 for C flight. Damn, Miah. So you're past the 13.3.
Hey man, come on, man. I'm going through some shit, bro.
But you know what? Who's happy, Sergio? Isn't everybody happy right now?
Everybody's happy
for Miah.
Everybody but me.
Everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy.
And I just want to make it clear too that the cutout for A, B, and C is based on the amount of participants that we have, and trying to even out the numbers as much as possible. So I'm going to be for St. Paddy's, we got to be already looking like we're going to have a big field. So I am going to make the cuts accordingly to make sure that I'm spreading out the players well throughout the field. Although it's an open, I'm talking specifically for the optional games.
All right. So let's go ahead. Let's keep going. We're there.
Okay.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay.
We're getting there to one of our first special guests of the night.
This is the one that I really want to bring up because I'm so proud. I'm so proud of him. Like every time that we made a change in terms of like people making their pops, this is one of the persons that I always had in mind, that always supportive, does what he can, loves playing golf, maybe doesn't have the time because of family to put in the work, but loves being here, and he's always been paying and giving money, showing up with a good attitude. So first place, Eric Scott, and second place, Ned, my boy Adrian Lerma, and I'm so happy and so proud of him. Yeah,
welcome Adrian Lerma to the show.
NothingisOB.
Damn, he's got the official NothingisOB polo right there. There it is, right there. There it is. The official NothingisOB polo.
This is the special Fins and Pins shirt that I'm making.
There you go. Okay, Adrian, and we're gonna say though it's better quality than the FOREBROS shirts Miah was selling out of the back of his car.
I can't wait to see the tumblers, bro. You probably get like 2 ounces of fucking beer in there. Like Nyota cups, they're gonna be worse than.
Hey, like I told y'all, no refunds, motherfuckers. No refunds.
Everything is ordered off a Wish. Just FYI.
Ooh, I like it, man. They have a really cool penis funnel on there. Hey, Adrian,
cracking down, man.
Adrian, thank you so much for being on the show, bro, and congratulations on your second place net, my brother.
Yeah, you know what? It feels real good going home with Jeremiah, listening to him crying the whole way, dude. It was the worst car ride home ever, bro.
Okay, so what did you shoot gross? Bro?
Oh, dude, it was horrible. It was a 106.
Then why you gonna ask that man his question like that?
I'm just saying because no. What I'm saying is that for all our viewers at home, a 106. See, look, this is what a 106 score looks like right here. This gentleman right here with a NothingisOB authentic polo, and you know what? Hey, it can happen to you too. Where you want to go? Hey, Disney World, or what are you gonna do now, right? Disney World. There you go.
Yep, exactly. I was just happy I won my money back, but I spent another $60 in beer, so they went on my money. I wasn't happy.
Okay, all right. So Adrian, right there. We're getting off track here. You know what? Once again, congratulations. So what is your thoughts on that when somebody, let's say somebody in your group took your money or won the big purse and doesn't buy like just a round of beers or just the drinks, something for the group that at least he was playing with?
Oh man, that's it's kind of tough, man. So I don't gamble a lot.
No, but I'm saying somebody in your group did well. Like you did well. What did you do?
I always buy beer. I always have beer with me. I always buy the guys beer, for one, because they got to play golf with me, the other 3 guys. So I feel bad for them. I feel like I owe them at least 3 beers for that alone, And afterwards, buy them another beer at the clubhouse, or if they want something at the turn, I always offer. You got to.
Yeah, I always enjoy Adrian's company because he could shoot 120, 106, 90, win something. He still has that fucking same attitude.
He's always happy.
And I agree. And that's one thing, Adrian, we value you as a member of the group. And that's one thing. You bring the same energy. Hey, you win second net, or you don't win anything. You have the same energy on and off the course, bro, and I fucking love that about you, brother.
Dude, we're all there to have fun. If you go to the golf course to get mad at the guys you're playing with or something like that, or afterwards, it's like, why even go, dude? It's like, I go to work and fight with everybody over there. Like, I want my weekends just to be fun,
His stomach was hurting for laughing so fucking hard, especially at me.
Okay.
Jeremiah never fails. He always wants to drink a beer afterwards. I asked him like 6 times, dude.
Bro, I was the DD. What you want to fucking do? Kill us?
Okay. All right, Adrian. So why don't you kind of tell us how do you think the course was playing? It's Landa Park. We already kind of talked a little bit about it prior to bringing you on. What did you think of the course conditions?
Course conditions were great, man. The greens were a little fast, but every green is fast for me. I'm working on that putting because if not, Sergio's gonna have to invent a fucking E-flight here for me soon.
Oh no, he said he wants to give you the D-flight.
Oh, I don't know about that, man. Yeah, that's them redhead duck.
Well, hey, before we talk about the D, let's spend some time in Lackland and the putting green. I got you.
The school of Mensa.
The school of Mensas.
I'm always there, dude. I'm always trying to knock off at work, man. I'm always trying to hide somewhere.
Well, okay, all right, Adrian. So why don't you tell us just kind of what you think of the FOREBROS, or for somebody that is maybe on the bubble or maybe interested in playing with us, what would you tell them?
Oh man, come on out, man. Jeremiah, like I had met Jeremiah and Saul at a Crawfish Boil. Was over like a year ago or something like that. Jeremiah.
Yeah, it's about a year or more.
Yeah, I had worked with Corey Hinkle, big dog over there.
Oh, CJ.
And he was like, hey man, come out and play. And I'm like, nah, dude, I'm pretty bad. You guys don't want me in y'all's group. And he kept trying to get me out. And finally, when Corey left, I decided to come out there with Jeremiah and Saul. And man, that was it. I've been playing golf as much as I can now. The group is fun. There's always something going on. I mean, that's why everybody joins these leagues, just to have a good tee time on a Saturday. You try to do it by yourself, you got to book out 2 weeks in advance. What do they let you do? Maybe you could get in there. But it's great, man. It's like all the skill levels are there. You got the A players like Sergio.
Well, Adrian, and like you said, man, it's been nice because we've had our families, mingling and intertwining. We've been out there together at some pool parties. Some of our FOREBROS family nights. Our families are pretty familiar with each other. And I think, that's Sergio said, "Why does Jeremiah?" Oh, Brandon said, "Why does Jeremiah look like he's hiding in a closet?" Because he is, Brandon. He is. Brandon Ellis, the GM of Fort Sam, the back. He's the backdoor guest.
Bad lighting in here, man.
The backdoor guest. He is hiding. Remember, he's got kids that are would be his grandkids. All right, they're sleeping right now.
We'd start a GoFundMe for Maya to get him a better light and a better mic and headphones.
That's what I need, Sergio. That's what I need.
Okay.
Sergio's got the whole fucking setup, man. I'm waiting for them to cancel our show before I fucking invest in some shit.
All right. Okay. So Adrian, hey, all right. It's about Adrian, guys.
I want to talk about Adrian.
All right, Adrian. So what we need something. We need a story or something from any of the outings that you've had that maybe stood out. Adrian. Remember, this is Against the Grain podcast, fueled by NothingisOB. You're wearing the shirt. You're wearing the shirt right here. So tell us. I need a story. I need some juice. Something, bro.
Do it, Adrian.
Do it.
Oh, no, we're gonna go back to this weekend because we rolled up there with Jeremiah, Charlie, and Chris, right, and me. And we get to New Braunfels, dude. Everybody starts making fun of me for some reason. Fucking Jeremiah. They're talking about all my pops that I got. And everybody's laughing at me. Chris and Charlie are laughing at me. And Jeremiah just would not give up, bro. But on the way home, he was like this. I'm like, Jeremiah, what's wrong? He's like, oh, it's my allergies. Fucking Braunfels. I'm like,
the cedar hits different out there, right?
Dude, we were eating at Black's. And that guy was just lost in one of those stairs. You see those people in the mental hospital just staring out the window. Jeremiah was just like that, eating his rib. I thought nobody.
Bro, I try to kick everybody out not to ride back with me. I said, Corey, you taking Charlie and Chris. I told Juan, hey, can you take Adrian? Adrian's like, oh, motherfucker, I'm riding with you.
Dude, I had to pee so bad on the way home. I didn't want to tell him to stop because I afraid he was going to leave my ass at the fucking gas station, dude. I had a little bit of pee-pee stain by the time I got home, bro.
All right, guys. Do we have anything else for Adrian before we send him off? Good night, so we could bring Brandon Ellis on.
Go ahead, Sergio. I'll go after you, brother.
Okay. I'm happy for you, Adrian, that you won because you are our target audience. I'm really happy that we were able to straighten up our A flight, which is something that I appreciate. Now that we have a real competition in A flight. Also, I was like, dude, I gotta start getting my shit together because I have real competition. I cannot just show up to the course willy-nilly. But more importantly, getting somebody, getting people like you the opportunity to serve, to win some of your money back. Because as I said before, you've been there all the time. you pay your dues, you get into the optional games, and it is our moral responsibility to provide you that space where you can come in and compete and and still have fun. So we welcome people like people like you that have that kind of attitude and want to enjoy the game and enjoy the camaraderie.
Oh, thank you very much, man. You guys do a great job at keeping everything, on an even as much as you can.
Hey, I root for you every time.
Oh yeah. Just to see you from the first time I met you, drunk, whatever. We had a good time trying to get you out there. You're like, nah, I suck. I don't want to go. I said, hey man, it's fair. Come and try it, whatever. And then now you're over here on the podcast and shit.
I got like 5 more family members, man. Just like me, bro. We have our own D flight.
There you go. Bring them out.
Hey guys, that's Adrian Lerma. Congratulations on your second place net finish out there at Flight of Landa. Hey man, thank you so much, bro. Proud to be your bro.
All right, thank you, brothers.
All right, see you, Adrian.
Later.
All right, guys. As we bring on, we got a newly appointed GM out at Fort Sam. I know he's going to tell us. There's I guess what is the proper term? What is the proper term, Sergio?
I think it's a golf director.
No, I don't know. He's going to tell us right now. But we're super proud of Brandon.
He's something.
He's something. All I know is he's a big dog, and you know what?
Director of golf. Yeah, that's right. Director of golf. That's
Director. He had to tell us right there. There you go. Director of golf, Brandon Ellis, one of the best dudes in the game of golf out here in San Antonio. Hey, welcome Brandon onto the show. Brandon, thank you so much, bro, for being on tonight.
Thanks, guys, for having me. Sergio, I mean, I guess you're taking retirement pretty easy because you seem to be philosophizing everything that's going on tonight. So just got taking your time off and enjoying life, huh?
Yeah, I'm loving it, man.
He's throwing out some big words tonight, man. He's throwing my little Mexican ass off over here. I'm over here having to look at the thesaurus app over here to see what these words mean.
I'm so happy now. I was happy before, but I'm happier now.
All right, guys. As we go
when you don't work, you can use the dictionary a little more and learn words you never knew before.
wait, told you that.
All right, guys. As we go into the next event that's coming up here is our big event. St. Paddy's Day is St. Paddy Day. It's St. Paddy's Open, right? Because it's not on St. Patrick's Day. It's on March 11th coming up over here. It's a big event that we have going out at Fort Sam Houston. We got a lot going on out there. Brandon, tell us how that transition has been really for you. I know it's a lot of work that you're having to deal with. Why don't you kind of just let us know about maybe some of that transition that you had coming from Gateway Hills over to Fort Sam Houston? We're having a little bit of technical problems over here with Brandon. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take Brandon off here.
Yeah, I mean, it's been really a learning curve, honestly, because the Air Force and the Army do totally different.
Let's see.
I think he's on that Army network right now.
There you go. All right. Brandon, I'm going to take you off.
Okay.
And I'm going to take you off, and then you join back on. Okay, I'm going to kick you off, and then you click back on again. Here we go. All right. Okay, so Miah, why don't you go ahead and tell some of our viewers right here as we wait for Brandon to get back on, what's all intel for the St. Paddy's Open that we have going on at Fort Sam on March 11th? You got us, or we got a great deal going out there, and then what's going on from some of the board members and some of the FOREBROS fund that's going to be helping out there.
Oh, definitely.
Let me jump in really quick and the one thing. Against the Grain podcast, we'll be doing a little bit of sponsoring as well, and we're going to be raffling this nice bottle of Woodford. Okay, and there's going to be like after the game, right? And the way to get into this raffle is like if you play every single optional game, you get an entry for this.
I like that.
So it'll be an automatic. You're in on everything. King of the Bar 3s and Gross Skins. You'll get an entry. You get your name in the hat for that bottle, and that bottle we will raffle it at the end.
We got a lot of raffle stuff going on. Miah, why don't we talk about everything in the details in regards to what's going on St. Paddy's Open.
Oh yeah, so Brandon, he always been a great supporter of FOREBROS, and me and him going back and negotiating, but to bring the best deal for our members for this St. Paddy's Open is, we got a $45 green fee that includes the range balls, cart, burger, fries, and drink, and you can't beat that on a Saturday shotgun. 8:00 a.m. Also, NothingisOB, the FOREBROS Fund, and a couple of other donations. We're sponsoring up to $300 to $400 worth of alcohol for the members. So that's okay. So for $45, you get all that plus free beer.
Okay, and just to be clear, this ain't no soda. Like we're not gonna buy a soda pop. We're not gonna get that ginseng green diet tea. No Mike's Hard Lemonade. Sorry, guys. This is just the official beer of FOREBROS. Am I right?
He's actually buying Natty Lights.
Ah, chinga. Yeah. All right, guys. Okay, we got Brandon back on. Hopefully that connection is going to be a little bit better. Brandon.
What's going on, guys?
Okay. All right. So we're having a little bit of connection problems. So let's get right to it. How has that transition been out at Fort Sam?
Very difficult to begin with. Just a lot of different things that I'm not used to from Air Force side to the Army side. But slowly getting it underway and figuring out everything. So I think it'll be going in a good direction here pretty soon.
What do you think? What if you could be a little bit specific on some of those details that I guess some of the troubles that you're kind of dealing with that you can release to the public?
I'm not gonna lie. Like I inherited 2 golf courses that are not in the greatest of shape right now. Not due to anybody's lack of anything. It's just old sprinkler system, irrigation problems, stuff like that I've inherited. We're fixing all that. We actually closed down Salado for today through Friday. We're aerating greens, punching fairways, fertilizing, watering every day. So hopefully here in a couple of weeks, that'll be in really good shape, which is the course we're actually going to be playing on March 11th. And then starting, this one isn't out yet, but it will be soon enough. March 13th, we are going to shut down Loma, and Loma is going to be closed probably for a month to month and a half. And we're going to just work that to get it in the best shape we possibly can.
Oh, man.
Because we feel that's kind of the flagship course for Fort Sam.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful to hear, man. Dude, I commend you because I think a lot of times people and courses and management, they don't want to make the hard choices, of closing down for a bit. But, y'all have the benefit of having two courses, and when they're up and running, when they're green, I think they can compete with any other courses here in town. We're working through these technical difficulties here.
Exactly, and that's what we think Fort Sam should be, if not as good as Randolph, maybe better than what. Is it lagging super bad?
Yeah, yes. It's lagging. Yeah, you're lagging. So I don't know if you can kind of turn off some of your Wi-Fi's or whatever.
It's lagging like you're putting. It sucks.
All right.
So we'll see. Well, I'm gonna kick you off one more time and to see if you can turn off some of your Wi-Fi.
Look here, Mr. ATM machine. All right, here. Let me try and do it from my phone, guys. Get back on and join from my phone.
I appreciate you, brother. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, everybody out there. We want to make sure we get Brandon out there because, hey, and he even said it right there that they're not in the best of shape. But you know what? What Miah and Brandon were able to come up with, they gave us a hell of a freaking deal for our FOREBROS. What are we going to I don't think you're going to be able to get another course in town at that price rate with those amenities, with those pluses. Range balls, burger, from the Four Bros Fun and Nothing Is OB Golf Podcast, beer at the turn. You know what? I just don't think we're going to be able to shotgun start. I just don't think that's out there here in town.
No, and don't forget the cash prizes. With we're expecting, so far almost right now we got, I think, if everybody's estimated to pay $1,500 in a pot. That's just for the places. That's not even including optional games and in that thing nature. But I like the way Brandon, other courses, they can be in the worst horrible shape and they won't try to negotiate with you or be straight honest with you. Like, hey, the course is not in great shape. Let me give you a deal what I think it's, can benefit both of the groups and the courses. They're just all about the money and stuff like that. But or they don't want to admit, hey, my course is in rough shape or something like that. But dealing with Brandon is one of the pleasurable GMs that I've got to work with. So,
and we said this, and we said this before. We follow the people that take care of us. Brandon takes care of us. We were supposed to play, nothing against Gateway Hills, nothing against Lackland, but because he left, we move our event to Fort Sam because he takes care of us. He believes in our cause. He believes in our group. Right? He's giving us a good discount. So what we're going to do? We're going to show up in masses. Oh,
definitely.
There you go. Let's see. Right here.
Let's see if he's coming.
I don't know. There you go.
Come on back.
There you go.
There he is.
and there he is. All right, Brandon, you're on, brother.
What's going on, guys?
There we go.
Oh, so much better. Yes.
Hey, you know
Hey,
what?
Brandon, I might be in the closet, but at least I got better Wi-Fi.
I'm gonna Venmo you some money, bro. All right, so you can pay them bills. Okay.
I appreciate that. I got to keep lights on somehow.
All right, Brandon. Hey, but what have been some of the biggest pluses as making this move? Because I know you were the director of golf operations as well over there at Gateway Hills, and now you're kind of making a role with two courses. What are some of the pluses that you saw from making this move? And don't just say money. Well, really, that was it, right? Or really, that's it, or what?
No, so really at Lackland, I was never the director of golf. I was just a tournament supervisor, and that's really all I was doing out there. Everybody always thought I was the director of golf or something big. But yeah, I was just tournament supervisor at Lackland. So when the opportunity came up at Fort Sam, there's so much potential out there. I mean, tournaments, demo days, merchandise sales, fittings, parties, you name it. I mean, there's so many things out there. And that was really the main thing that made me want to take that position and leave Lackland.
And you know what? And that had been your home for a long time. Because I remember when I had you on the show on the NothingisOB Golf Podcast, that you stated, like, I mean, you played there, in high school, and I think you're one of, like, I guess do you hold the course record, right? Or
I mean, yeah, I do.
See, that's what I'm saying. But that had been your home, I guess. For your wife and your family, I guess that kind of like a big, I guess, like kind of like cutting that cord. Was that a little tough?
It is, and I mean, it still is, honestly, because I still talk to a lot of those guys, and they're all like, we miss you, we want you back, we wish you'd come back. And I know Fort Sam right now, like I said, is not in as good a shape as Lackland was when I left. But we're trying to get Fort Sam up to where it should be, and hopefully pretty soon we'll see that and get more play coming out that way.
Oh, yeah. I was hurt because he didn't include me in this decision. And before even FOREBROS started, I used to go talk to Brandon. He was my Thursday and Friday breakfast order buddy, you know what I mean? And I'd always go over there every Thursday and Friday. And I haven't been since he left, to be honest.
There you go. Hey. He's making a statement.
It's a special place in my heart. It's not the same. They don't take, but when I first met Brandon, like I said, he wasn't before FOREBROS even was a thought, and anything, we would just talk about golf and stuff like that. And he, very approachable from the beginning and stuff like that. And then, he's seen FOREBROS golf grow from the beginning to what it is now and stuff. But that was my thing. But
and we owe you a big part of what we've done to you.
All right, so Sergio is just in love with you, Brandon. He came on the show tonight.
Hey, Sergio just donates his money to me.
Hey,
he's leaving his wife and kids.
I pay Brandon $30 a lesson every time that we play golf. Okay, we have a standing $10 nass off, and every time that we play, you know, I end up giving him $30. But you know what he doesn't know is that it's like I'm paying him for a lesson,
a life lesson,
a life lesson.
All right, Brandon. How is Sergio's game? Like, what type of player is Sergio? Like from your professional, because you're a golf professional.
Sergio's game's solid. He just between the ears isn't very strong.
Hey.
Boom, roasted.
I'm just gonna be honest.
Damn, dude.
Never seen a guy stand over a 5-footer for 6 minutes, but that's Sergio.
Hey, here you go.
Left foot right foot over here. Looks like he's doing a dance.
I'm glad. Thank you. And remember, Sergio, Brandon is a professional. You know, like he's a professional, right? He's a golf professional, and we tell him the same shit. Like, bro, like, come on, man.
Let me live my life.
Hey, Sergio's the only guy I know in the club championship that could be 4 holes behind and still win.
Hey.
Oh wait, sorry, you didn't win. My bad.
Damn. Another blow.
Damn. Good. Hey, you know what? It's like one of the 4-bro mantras is like, you know what? If somebody's down, we have to keep kicking them.
You got
We got to keep kicking.
Kicking my ass.
Yeah, keep kicking them.
Oh, that one hurt.
All right, Brandon. You know what? You've worked with a lot of groups. You've been in the golf game for a good while. You've seen groups come and go. What would you say that there's one thing about 4Bros that maybe stands out that's just a little bit different than the other groups?
Just the guys. I mean, it's an inviting group. I mean, you don't really say no, you can't play with us. I mean, there's a group for everybody, literally. Like, not everybody wants to play with Sergio, but I mean, some of those guys get stuck with them. Some guys get stuck with Jeremiah. You know, it's rough.
It's tough.
His pigeons.
You know, there you go. You know what? That's the only time I get requested, when somebody wants my money. That's the only time.
So, but no, I mean, 4Bros, it's awesome. I mean, you can show up, play, don't necessarily have to know anybody. I mean, you're going to make friends by the end of the round. So it's just an inviting group.
We thank you, brother. That we appreciate that, and we try to make it inviting for all walks of life. Everybody has a home. You know, everybody has a home here. We just had a 30 handicapper, Adrian Lerma, that has like he's got like 3 pops on every other hole. You know, and hey, he cashed out this past weekend.
That's what it's all about. The high handicappers winning money.
Yes, legit high handicappers.
All right, Brandon. What besides some of the closure and some of the work that y'all are going to be doing there on the course at Fort Sam, do you have anything coming up, like in regards to tournaments or anything coming up?
So we actually have. I just put out a tournament schedule Friday, and it's got all the events coming up. So for the month of March, we're doing a match play tournament, double elimination. So it'll be every Saturday. And then eventually we'll have a winner, hopefully first week of April, second week of April, that'll be done with. And then for April around the Masters, we're going to do a pick a pro tournament. So you'll play your own ball, pick a pro that made the cut at the Masters, add the scores together, and payouts will be from there.
Hey, I'm the defending champ of that match play thing.
Yeah,
Bro, there's no trophy, so stop tooting
I know.
your own.
Hey, I saw you roll your eyes, but you cannot deny that I'm the defending champ.
Oh,
wasn't
somebody
there, so
just
it wasn't
messaged
true.
me, Brandon. Do you take 4Bros handicaps? And nobody messaged me. That was for me.
Yes, we'll take 4Bros handicap.
Woo! There you go. Hey, we're
There
getting
you go.
we're getting some credibility right here. All right, and I got.
Hey, so
go
I know
for it.
y'all were talking about the 11th and St. Patty's Day and whatnot. So something I'm going to do for the group, and not just for y'all. There's a couple other groups playing that day as well.
No, we don't care about the other groups. Sorry.
Hey.
Sorry.
We like everybody. Come on now.
Yeah, we like it.
Everybody that plays is going to get a bounce back round, so they can come back and play Monday through Friday. Takes care of their green fee. They just pay their cart fee.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Keeps on getting better.
Hey, the used car salesman, Jeremiah Sierra, strikes again. How was it working with him as he's wheeling and dealing? How is it as he's working?
Honestly, it was pretty simple. We sat down and I think we were eating breakfast, and I'm like, "What days do you want?" And he goes, "This day, this day, this day, and this day." And I go, "Okay, done." And he goes, "What's the rate?" And I told him, and he goes, "Okay, that was easy." I'm like, "That was the easiest tournament contract deal I've ever done."
Hey, you got to make it like I was negotiating better, Brandon.
Hey, I get a lot of guys that come in. "Oh, you're going to charge me $20 today." No. It's going to be the regular rate. I didn't get any of that with Jeremiah.
Yeah.
All right. So right here we got Brandon Isichins.
Bro, good old Brad Ishins.
There you go, Brad. There you go, Brad Ishins. They even let me in, Brandon. Wow.
Brad, I didn't even know you were still around.
Oh, there you go. Hey, there you go. He didn't want to golf alone anymore.
Hey, Brad stayed with us at Landa, man. We were drinking and we ended up going to blacks and stuff. He's a trooper. That's what I enjoy.
There you go.
Brad's good people. I've known Brad for many years. We grew up playing at Lackland together.
He was looking at us like we were fucking crazy, but hey, he enjoyed it, man.
Hey, you know what? It sounds like he's a ride or die because he went along for the ride, right?
Yeah, he did.
Right here. Brad, this group is the best. Thank you, Brad. We appreciate you, brother. What did Brad shoot out there?
I got it right here.
Let's see. I want to see if I like him or not.
He shot an 84, 13 over.
Okay, I like him.
And he took third place net on B flight.
Okay, you know what? That's my kind of guy. Right here. Charlie, Brad is a cool dude. Four bro material. Oh man. Guess he's in. Hey, I guess we got to vote him in, right?
One of the things that I love about all these people coming in, that when they see us hanging out, they're like, "Come on, do I fit? Do I fit?" And then they're just like, they let loose and like they're right at home.
Well, we got a home for everybody, and that's pretty clear. I mean, we're a very diverse group, and that's one thing. Do you get that, Brandon? Do you get that from us, that we have like all walks of life in our group?
Oh no, that's definitely. I mean, that sums it up right there. Especially when we did family night at Chicken and Pickle. I mean, just kind of meeting everybody. And if you saw the group, people probably like, "What the hell is that over there?" Like,
yeah, what the
hell? You got drunks, you got guys barely drinking, you got guys not doing anything, you got
babies crawling around,
you got babies,
kids running here, kids climbing on shit over there.
They're like, man, if these guys are Mexicans, man, they got a lot of light skin and dark skin Mexicans in that group.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Chicken and Pickle didn't say, "Nope, you can't come back anymore."
Well, no, they did. That's why we haven't been back.
Oh, is that why we moved?
Yeah.
Hey, Miah, but we've been kicked out of better shitholes than that place, right?
Oh, definitely, man. I've been kicked out of some good places. And I'll try to sneak back in.
All right, guys. Do we have anything else for Brandon, guys, as we let him go?
Thanks, bro, for everything that you do for us.
Yeah, just thank you. What you do for the group, what you help us out with and stuff like that. I just want to say thank you. And, I'm glad to be in business with you or, with the group and everything. And we'll, support you as much as we can going forward as well.
Yeah, Brandon, we appreciate you and what you do for not just our group, like you stated, what you do for all the golfers here in the San Antonio and greater San Antonio area. And we wish you luck, bro. We're pulling for you, and we know you're going to do some great things out there at Fort Sam.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. And thanks for all you do for us and having events out there. Hopefully we can give you all a better product to play on here soon, and everything will be good.
All right, brother. You have a good night. That's Brandon Ellis, Director of Golf Operations, Fort Sam. Have a good night, brother.
All right, Brandon. Take care, bro.
Oh, man, dude, one of the best dudes. I mean, one of the best dudes in the game of golf. Very inviting. And you know what? As a little short Mexican that's dealt with racial issues like a good majority of his life, always being segregated, always being counted out. Brandon's one of those guys that you can just go up to. He's one of the guys that that's very inviting, makes you feel welcome, makes you feel doesn't have a lot of that stuck up air around him. And he'll put it to you on the golf course as well.
Yeah.
And like I said, before, he knows what he inherited, what's out there. I've gotten and, when I posted the schedule out, they dogged, Fort Sam or whatever, have you not. And there's some other courses there that are in San Antonio that are not in the best shape. But and like Sergio said, hey, you know what you're getting into. So anybody that signs up for Fort Sam, you think you get TPC? No, you ain't getting TPC.
No. We're all going to play. We're all going to play the same course.
We're not. I'm out.
Hey, you're getting a great deal, and we're all playing the same course. $1,500.
What are we at right now?
$45.
What are we at right now with commits?
For commits, we're at, let me see.
Close to.
Oh, yeah, Sergio's got it faster than me.
Close like 40 or something like that. Like over like over 40.
I think we're at 45 the last time we checked.
I'll tell you right now. Please give it a see. It's over commits, just commits. It's we have
damn, you need an abacus, motherfucker.
60 players.
Hey, you don't see it right now, but he's counting numbers with his feet.
Hey, man, we got 60 players, bro.
He's got like 4 toes on each feet. So he's gonna say 8.
Hey, just don't mind I put my aunt, my uncle, my sister.
It's marketing, right, bro? It's marketing
on the list right there.
Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. And what are the numbers we have for the Hyatt coming up? Man, I heard they're crazy numbers.
Yes.
Right now, signed up. As I want to say that just because you're signed up doesn't mean you're officially in. It's until you pay your buy-in that secures your spot. So I just want to let everybody know. So on that deadline where we post, hey, this ends. We don't, if Eden's 80 signed up and we get 40 players and Monday ends, we're going with 40 players. Not the other 40 say, hey, I signed up. It's Tuesday or Wednesday. Why am I not in? The buy-in secures your spot in.
Pay to play.
And why we do that is to give the numbers to the course to at least have 4 to 5 days to replenish those tee times that we thought we were going to be committed in. So that's why we started doing 2 weeks in advance. Monday before the tournament is the cutoff deadline to get your buy-ins in, and that'll secure your spot. So that'll be our final. Even though we have 80 commit, maybe 50 will pay. Maybe 40.
And again, for those people, it makes it easier for us to in those negotiations as well with the courses that we do what we say we can do, right? And we can give these great rates to our members, and we're able to put out an affordable product. Because I mean, the Hyatt, what's the rate we're getting at the Hyatt on a peak Saturday?
So that day we're getting it 65 plus tax. We had a deal with them. If we had 2 or more outings, we'll get that first outing for 65. I think after that it's 75 plus tax.
But okay,
worth it.
Right. So and it's worth it on a Saturday prime day shotgun start.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
great course.
3 great quality courses out there. My boy Arod and his guys, they're freaking tearing it up. If you haven't been out there lately, man, guys, there's green on the fairway. The greens are rolling. They're fucked up because they're rolling freaking lightning fast.
They're amazing.
Someone would say they're rolling slow, and you know what? I know they're trying to let them grow out a little bit, so they don't lose the greens, especially with this crazy Texas weather.
So to give you all a little insight, whoever signs up for the major is not going to be a give me. It's going to be, we have some with A-Rod. So
it's going to have some teeth. It's going to have some teeth.
Have some teeth. Sunday pins, definitely playing the Oaks as one of them.
Woo!
So I'm scared.
That's tough. Everybody always says that Oaks is tough, and you know what? I always want to play that one.
I seen that Oaks eat Sergio up, his eyes all watery and shit. Oaks got his ass.
Oaks will get my ass. That's the one course. Actually, that's one of the 9s that I manage the best.
Yeah, he does manage it. I was just trying to.
I love playing the Oaks.
No, and I do too, because it's tough. It's tougher. It's supposed to be the toughest one out of the 3.
Yeah.
But yes, definitely a good price. Get your buy-ins in. Because once we have that 80 commit, or even if we hit 80 solid commits, buy-ins, we'll close it, even if it's 5 to 6 days, before the deadline of the buy-ins. So going forward, just know that in advance. Just because you sign up now doesn't mean that you're officially in the tournament until Charlie Gary, that does Cash App, and Michael Ostman, that does Venmo, has the money and mark you down, then your spot is secured.
Now, as a reminder, for those of you that don't know, we give all that money back. We take none of that money. All of that money goes back into the pot for you or for us as players as you know what, we take nothing for administration fees, nothing this here there. You want to know transparency, you want to know where that goes, it all goes back to you, right? It all
Definitely.
goes back.
I got in a little not say heat, but I did post a comparison. Not going to say the group's name or anything like that, but their payouts versus ours. I mean, I was just shocked, but you know, it is what it is. I'm just letting y'all know that we give great payouts, even if it's from 40 players, even from my money games, you can tell the difference. 16 players still win 80. First net and gross still come out with $80. You know, you can't beat that. You know, that it just makes you think, like, hey, where's all this money going? But that's for another show. I don't want to stir no feathers up.
No gift cards
or cookies.
Hey, we'll give you a gift card.
I kind of want to piggyback right from what Miah said really quick in terms of like, how do you track if you're in the field or not, and results and things like that. Before every game, you know, either I send the mass email with the rules, what to expect, you know, leading up to the tournament, and it has a link to the portal of Go Genius. Okay, if you see that portal, okay, is like you one stop for everything about the tournament. You will see your pairings once I publish them. You will see your whole assignment. You will see your handicap. You will see the if you have paid or not, because this tells you like, hey, you know, in the roster, if you have paid, it will say Venmo or Cash App next to your name. That means that you are in the field and you're secure. It doesn't matter that you went to Facebook and click go in. That doesn't mean anything. That just gives us an idea of how many players are we expecting. But when Miah starts the list on the events page, it's like, hey, this is the people that I have committed. Like that's also a situational awareness tool for you to know if you can make it or not. Lastly, that same portal, you know, when people are asking for results, you know, you guys know that with the exception of the Ballard Creek, that we didn't have the that, you know, Golf Genius was down. The moment that we score everything, it's going to be posted in that same link that I sent you, so that you don't have to wait or be asking everybody. Like, the results are going to be there, and we're probably paying towards the evening or early in the next morning. Just depends on what the event was.
And the reason I just want to refresh that, the reason we do the buy-ins early and not wait to the course, there's been issues. We want to guarantee whoever signs up has that guaranteed pot when they show up, because I hate to go and saying there's 50 commit and we don't sign up and you only see 30. One, we lose trust with the course. Now you're playing for, you know, $30 buy-in or 30-person buy-in and stuff, which you thought you were going to play for 50, but it secures the real committed people and guarantees you that cash out.
I don't receive emails. I'll check back who this is so we can make sure we get them on the list, Sergio. All right, guys. Now, as we wrap down episode number 4 here, one of the last things we want to talk about is we want to talk about Comanche Trace. We want to talk about how do you get to those 28 spots in Comanche Trace. Sergio.
Cool. Okay, so very, very simple. After the I just need to bring this up for myself real quick. Okay. So we have a few events coming up, and I'm going to go over them. 2nd March, we got a Ballard Creek money game with points are reduced. Like, you show up, you get 10 points. Low gross, low net, get 5 points a pop. 9 March.
$45 green fee. Don't forget.
$45 green fee. That's marketing, bro. That's your lane.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My bad.
I'm just talking about what's happening. 9 March, we also have a money game at Randolph Air Force Base. If you want to get in there, you know, just talk to me, talk to Miah. You know, we'll get you in the course. 11 March, as we talked about, it's Fort Sam playing Salado Open. Normal points. You heard me about talking to the points many times. I'm going to go over for them right now. 25th March, we're playing at the Hyatt. That's going to be a major flatted and double points. So that means that you get 20 for participation or completion. Sorry, you get 10 points if you win your flight outright, and those 25 that first place gets turns into 50, and therefore and so on. So that's going to be a really big mover in the points race. and then we're going to go back to Ballard Creek in 1 April. When and I'm going through all these events because on 2 April, it's the cutoff of points. Okay, so what's going to happen is that I'm going to look at the top 28 spots. Okay, on April 2, there's going to be an invite sent out to those top 28, and they're going to have a limited time to respond, and the response will include their buy-in to know that they have their spot secure. Okay, if they decline, then I'm going to go to number 29, number 30, number 31, therefore so on. So I'm going to be posting a list of like the top 28 players and the first 10 standbys. And also remember that I have, as a tournament director, 4 sponsor spots. So I hope that we don't have to use them. But as we go down the list, we are going to. I think Anselm was there, man. He's gonna play good. He's gonna play good. I know he's gonna play good. But I have the discretion. I have the discretion to add 4 people to the roster. That maybe
no, it's 3 people.
3 people. I had the discretion to add 3 more people to the roster.
There you go.
Based on their contributions and participation, right? If we have one of the guys that are towards, go ahead. Sorry.
No. I didn't mean to cut you off. Well, yeah. I did mean to cut you off because it's all right, and you do. And hey, I just want to say that there's only unless you're a member out of Comanche Trace, or unless you're a member of the country club leagues that play out there, Fair Oaks, Oak Hills. I know, they have their little network of men's league that plays out there. Unless you're with, unless you're Satiga, unless you're, I'm not too sure of what other associations or tours have Comanche Trace on their schedule. And I think this is a big deal because they allow us to go on to, which is a private club, and they have 3 championship 9s, and it's a big deal. If people don't understand, this is a big deal. People always say, "Oh, I want to play Comanche. And this is your opportunity. But you also you got to fight your way on. You got to earn your way there."
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. It's a privilege.
Thank God. Go for it, bro.
No, I was just saying, if you've never played there, it's beautiful. It's they go up on their prices, which I didn't even bat an eye, $90 green fee. But I'm telling you, after you play that course, you're not even complaining about a $90 green fee. And
thank God somebody that's on the show right now didn't ruin it for everybody.
Yeah. But they do. So when we do send those invites, Comanche does ask you to pay in advance before the outing, which that guarantees, at least people will show up there. So, so make sure you're aware of that. But like Sergio says, we got great events coming up. I might sprinkle in another Sunday one somewhere just to help people. That's why I added those 2 money games to help guys try to.
He said help guys. He's talking about helping somebody.
There you go. Look, hey, $90. Damn, I'm gonna save one of my Social Security checks.
Is that from Dick Salinas?
I don't know. I need to see.
It has to be.
When you don't register as a Facebook user to make comments, then you know what? We can't see. We can't see it. But don't worry, I'm on it.
Old Dick's still using radio. I don't know.
No, he's the CB radio. The CB radio.
But yeah, there's gonna be plenty of chances. Valor, I got a good rapport with him.
It is Dick Salinas. Old Dick Salinas.
I do it.
Good old Dick Salinas. Okay, and here it is. It's Albert Cerda Jr. that he said he doesn't receive the email. Sergio.
Okay.
All right, he's on it. There you
go.
All right, guys. Now, all right, we're already at 109, 110. There you go. Dick Salinas. Sorry, my aluminum fell from my antenna.
Hey, he's fucking wearing a fucking coat.
He's keen of the one-liners, bro. He's keen of the one-liners.
He needs to be in the show soon.
No, we need to get him on, but he's got to be at somebody's site, because you know what? We're gonna have to operate everything for him.
I bet you at home he wears those white white beaters with some suspenders on. I can just.
I see him putting on like the jacket, like what is it, like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood?
Yeah.
As he comes in, he takes his shoes off, put on other shoes.
No.
He takes the jacket off, puts on another jacket.
Hey, he sleeps with his shoes on, like fucking an old Mexican.
Oh,
My grandpa used to sleep with his shoes on. I'm pretty sure he does the same thing.
Well, you know what, man? Because he was lighting a bullet out there, right? You know, he's lighting a cigarette out there, and he's hitting with a cigarette. He's putting with a cigarette, and I'm like, dang, you know what? Like, dude, this dude's a G, man. He's probably like shitting with a cigarette in his mouth, and like you said, you know, puro Mexicano, right? With the white beater, the shoes on, and then probably sleeping with a cigarette in his mouth, right, Sergio?
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Some Nike Cortez shoes. Hey, puro gangster, right, Charlie? Puro gangster. All right, guys. All right. Anything you have to close with as we wrap up episode number 4 of Against the Grain? Damn, we're still on there. Thank God. Thank God we're still streaming. You know, thank God. Well, it's our show.
I kind of want to share a quick little story for my reception that is relevant to FOREBROS. So we you know, I made it like the roast of Sergio, like everybody like step in and just like, you know, give me your best. You know, Miah went up twice. You know, didn't make sense either time. But it was fun. And, you know, like there's like some people up there saying something really nice. And then my son, Adrian, gets up in there, grabs the mic, and he goes, he's like, why do you spend more time on the golf course than with your family? And then I'm like, but at that point, I'm like, I'm looking over to like the FOREBROS table. I'm like who is like, it was Miah. It was like, I know like Miah put it up to him, but then he throws Miah under the bus. He's like, Mr. Miah, why do you convince him to spend so much time away from us? And then I'm like, I'm looking around. I'm looking. It's like,
I feel uncomfortable right now. I'm uncomfortable.
And then he goes, you know, you spend more money on your golf clubs than in your kids.
Oh,
I am at that point. I kind of realized, oh my God, like he's doing this on his own. Like this. You know.
I bet you a lot of people are glad because now I don't feel like I'm the only one now.
No, he goes like, what? I thought this was a roast. Just like killed it. Like had the whole room just like eating at the palm of his hand. Like I'm embarrassed as shit. Like I see Miah, Chris, just crying, laughing.
Dude, I'm like, I'm hurt right now. I'm like, Adrian, like I'm hurt, bro. Like
he got me, dude. He didn't get in trouble with me because it's like, hey, you got the mic, but once the mic's out of your hands, you can't say that again. I was like, he's like, keep going, like this, you good. But you know, it's like one of those moments that I realized, oh my God, my 11-year-old like has his own thoughts, ideas. It's like growing up. I was like, good for you. Like I know he was like he had to be planning that for the whole freaking night, man. He delivered it perfectly.
Damn.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That hurt. That hurts. No, that's something good. Miah, what do you got, bro?
Yeah, spend time with your family, Sergio. No, my closing remarks is all these motherfuckers been taking my money these last couple of weeks. I'm coming back for your asses. I'm gonna hit the range. I'm gonna work out. Well, probably not gonna work out right now, but I'm coming back for y'all. Just this weekend alone, I lost $186 fucking dollars. I'm gonna fucking come back for y'all, motherfuckers. All my pigeons whooping my ass, bro. The next outing, I'm fucking suggesting to go with guys that don't even know how to play. That's where I'm going. Don't even fucking ask me to play with y'all. Leave me alone, please.
You're gonna go with some randos.
I'm gonna just go with different randos. Hey, give me with 30 pluses.
There's no randos.
That's my closing remarks. I'm coming back.
All right, guys. I wanted to say my shout out right here as we close out. I want to say a special thank you, and it's going to be no surprise to Mrs. Laura Reed out at beautiful Alsatian Golf Course. She's been a huge supporter of the NothingisOB South Texas Golf Podcast, a huge supporter of FOREBROS Tour, FOREBROS Group, FOREBROS 1.0, FOREBROS 2.0. She donated a round of golf to the Blessed Sacrament Catholic School fundraiser that they had there. They had a casino night this past weekend. I wasn't able to go because I was out of town in San Diego. But Mrs. Reed never blinks an eye whenever we ask, and she always does it for great organizations, great communities, and she always gives back. Like there's no questions about this lady giving back to giving back to a city that's not even hers. Alsatian is out in Castroville, and she always gives back to anybody that needs help. And she's an amazing lady. I know I'm always blowing smoke up her ass, but you know what? She does such a good job of making people feel welcome in her course at their facility, and she always gives back. She gave a round of golf to Miah. When Miah had a special event going on, she gave back to the Holy Cross golf tournament. Like they don't charge foundation. They don't charge juniors out there. They gave back to Sergio's foundation. You know what? She is just always willing to help, and she never asks for anything in return. So that's my shout out to Mrs. Laura Reed, GM out there at Alsatian Golf Club. Thank you so much, guys. Thank y'all so much, guys, for tuning in. We appreciate y'all's support. We're looking back to follow back up out of our event. What's it is it after St. Paddy's, right?
Yeah,
St. Paddy's.
So March 11th, the next Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, next Monday or Tuesday, we'll have a recap of that event. Looking forward to it. Hopefully, my name will be up there at the top. That's Miah. That's Sergio. You listen to the Against the Grain podcast, episode 4, guys. Love y'all. Continue to support the group. Continue to support Nothing Is OB.
Tell my wife I love her. Okay,
you can tell her later. Oh, you're in the closet.
I love you, babe.
There you go.
She's laughing.
It's like, hey, shut your damn.
Get your ass in the cart.
Get your ass in the bed. All right, guys. Good night, guys.
All right, see ya.